When it comes to the United States Department of Defense, you know they are going to have some extreme security measures in place at their headquarters. We're going to examine some of the most insane security features in use at the Pentagon. Zombies. Sure, those of us who are fans of The Walking Dead or the horror genre in general have probably thought about our own zombie apocalypse survival plan. But you might be surprised to know that the Pentagon has a contingency plan for just such an event as well. It's known as Con Plan 8888 and is comprised of 3 goals: maintain a defensive perimeter to protect human life, conduct operations to eradicate zombie threat, and aid civil authorities to restore law and order. Don't you feel safer already? Special position. If we told you that the Pentagon employs a cyber counterterrorism persona targeting analysis who pull in 6-figure salaries, you might be impressed. That is, until we dig a little deeper into what that actually means. This Pentagon employee uses their advanced security clearance to support counter-terrorist activities on social media. Yes, this person is paid in order to creep people on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and more. Sorry, we aren't sure if they're hiring. Clearance. If you want to gain entry into the Pentagon, you'll have to get past a lengthy security check first, one way more invasive than checking your social media. You'll be subjected to the Defense Information System for Security, a system known as DIS. In the past, information was manually inspected every 5 years on all Pentagon employees, but this new system is constantly running automatically, meaning that if anything suspicious crops up on an employee's records, people will know about it immediately. Shape. Even the shape of the Pentagon is strategic. It's an oddly shaped building for sure, but it's an efficient way to pack so many different offices into one building without making it incredibly tall. It's about 6.6 million square feet. It contains 17 miles of corridors. But what if there's a security breach and you need to get somewhere fast? That's where the clever design comes in. A Pentagon creates shorter walking distances, meaning it should take no more than 6 minutes just to walk between any 2 spots in the building. PFPA. Perhaps the greatest security of the Pentagon is the people inside of it. It's a special coalition of sworn federal police officers known as the Pentagon Force Protection Agency, or PFPA. This force is made up of criminal investigative service agents, people trained in threat management, chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear technicians, not to mention a dedicated anti-terrorism task force. The PFPA agents are trained to stand up against a full spectrum of any potential threats that could possibly prop up. Remote Delivery Facility. Although it sounds pretty straightforward, the remote delivery facility at the Pentagon is a huge part of their physical security. This 250,000 square foot shipping and receiving facility provides a secure location for receiving and shipping thousands of items that come and go from the Pentagon every single day. This blast-resistant building is packed with security features and K9 units who search and X-ray all vehicles and parcels before they get anywhere near the main building. Testing. What's the perfect way to test your new and improved security system? Pay people to hack into it, of course. That's what the Pentagon is doing in order to find vulnerabilities and weaknesses. Sending sensitive emails and documents is a huge part of working at the Pentagon, so it makes sense that they need an insanely powerful security system. Cyber attacks to access classified information is part of modern warfare, and so cybersecurity is a necessary feature at the Pentagon. Blast-resistant windows. You've probably heard of or seen bulletproof glass, but the windows at the Pentagon are blast-resistant. During the terrorist attacks on 9/11, many believe that their blast-proof windows help save lives. These windows are designed to minimize hazards such as flying glass and debris in the event of any sort of attack. In fact, during an explosion, about 75% of all injuries are due to flying and falling glass. Windows can be an easy target or a hazard, but not at the Pentagon. Biological weapons. The Pentagon believes that the best way to defeat a biological weapon is to never become infected in the first place, and we don't disagree. They're currently perfecting a paste that can be used to protect people from soman, a powerful nerve agent. Expediting the anthrax vaccine is also a priority, as currently it requires 6 doses given over the course of 18 months, followed by an annual booster. Metro entrance. Let's just say that people do not simply walk into the Pentagon. 25,000 people pass into the Pentagon each day, and their metro entrance helps them do so. Moving the entrance away from the main building means that there is more room for people to pass through additional security checkpoints, and should anything go wrong, any damage to the actual Pentagon would be minimized.